This is a quick how-to on the periodic graphing lab. You'll open the periodic graphing lab obviously through Classroom, just like normal. You also are going to need to open on this sorry about that. So you're going to also have to open a Google Sheet. You can do this under the assignment. You can create one if you want it to be attached to the assignment. It doesn't really matter. Otherwise, you'll simply go to New Tab. Once you're in your new tab, you can type in sheetstackgoogle.com, and you are going to start with a blank spreadsheet. The first graph that we're going to be doing today, you need two separate graphs for each of these. First graph that you're going to be doing is electronegativity. The values for this, you're going to be doing, you're going to be graphing electronegativity as a function of atomic number. So atomic number 1 through 36 we're doing for each of these, and then your electronegativities. All the things you're graphing are on table S with the exception of atomic mass. This is going to be from the periodic table. So, to get you started on your electronegativity graph. We are going to go back to our sheet over here. We're going to type in atomic number and electronegativity. Neither of these have a unit. Atomic number never does. Electronegativity is actually a scale, so that does not either. The other graphs that you're going to be making, some of those will have units, and you need to make sure to include those. We need to graph 1 through 36. So in cell A2, you're going to start by hitting 1 and enter. Then you're going to, in cell A3, hit equal sign. You'll notice this kind of little bracket thing here. Then you're going to click on cell A2, so it says A2, type +1, and that will give you atomic number 2. You can then go ahead and fill these down. You're welcome to just type them in as as needed if you want, but this is a little bit of a shortcut. And this will take you right down to element number 36. You can add them as needed. Then you're going to go ahead and you're going to enter your electronegativities. Do not enter zeros. Noble gases don't have electronegativities. Just leave those actually blank. I think you have to hit enter twice to get them to move on. So you're going to have to go through and enter each of these. So enter all of your electronegativities down to 36. Once you have entered all of these, we'll be ready to make our graph. So you're going to highlight your two columns. Often with the trackpad, this is easiest to do with shift and the arrow keys, but you can do it with your mouse as well. And then you're going to go to Insert, Chart. The graph that's coming up as a suggestion for me is actually exactly what you want this graph to look like. If you're not sure, you really want this to actually be a scatter plot. So you could have these kind of dots like this. You can leave the first one in this case. It's showing that same shape that I'm showing right here, which is exactly what I want. You do need to make sure that this is properly labeled. This one actually is already properly labeled. Electronegativity versus ionization, or atomic number as my title, electronegativity on my y-axis, and atomic number on my x-axis. So I have all my proper labels there, and I can go ahead and hit insert. You're then going to take this graph, go to copy chart, and you're going to go ahead and paste it into your lab right under electronegativity. Now, a couple things I'm going to show you that are kind of nice. Our next graph that we're going to make, we don't want to make it on the same page because it's going to get a little messy. So down here where it says sheet 1, you're going to hit this little menu button right here and go to rename. We're just going to call this electronegativity. Now we want a new sheet to work on. So we're going to hit this little plus button right here, and it opens up sheet 2. The next graph that we're going to make is ionization energy. So I'm going to name this ionization energy. This is still going to be atomic number right here. Now, nice easy thing to do. Go on over here. Highlight these, Control C for copy, Control V for paste. Got all my numbers all set up, ready to go. This is going to be ionization energy. And this does need to say kilojoules per mole. This does need a unit with it. Then you're going to go ahead, you're going to do the exact same thing you did on the last one, enter all of your values. After you've entered your values, you will get a nice, oops, I didn't do it on this one either. You'll get a nice graph, and then you'll go ahead and paste that graph into here. After you've done each of these graphs, you can answer the questions that follow. You need to make sure all of your graphs are inserted into the lab and that you've answered the questions before you turn it in.